Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the world's greatest wrestling promotion. Here is Bloody 617, and with me, my co-host,
Mr. Incredible 617. How you guys doing tonight?
and we got an incredible asylum for you here today, because things will be settled. There will be rivalries, there will be people who just don't like each other, and we will find out about some new number one contenders.
The dust has cleared, my friend. Heat wave is over. We are on to the next show. And this is WGW Asylum.
Absolutely, my friend. And let me tell you guys, we are here in Worcester, Massachusetts. And without a doubt, we love being in our hometown. Showcase was in Boston. We got Asylum in Worcester. It is a pleasure to be here. Let me tell you guys something.
An hour down the road, man. An hour down the road.
We got the Rumble coming up soon. And what better way to get it started? What better way to get you guys motivated for the Rumble if not here on Asylum and tomorrow on Live? We are having a blast here, and we are enjoying every moment that we get new followers, we get new fans, and we get new characters sent to us daily so that we can see what's going to happen. Worcester, Massachusetts, your boy.
Beantown, what's up? As you can continue on, and we will obviously getting the show started, but let us know how we're getting this show started, Bloody.
Oh, we got the next and final call-up to the Asylum, ladies and gentlemen. We got none other than the face of the showcase, Caden Hawk. Finally.
Former face of the showcase, because now he is trying to become the face of Asylum. This is Caden Hawk, ladies and gentlemen, and he is going against the former number one contender for the TV title, former hardcore champion, Stephen John K.
Absolutely. And Caden Hawk worked his behind off to get here onto Asylum. Anybody can argue what they want, but Caden Hawk has proven it time and time again in the ring, picking up a lot of victories. We got this. Caden Hawk is going to try to solidify his call-up with the number one contendership fight here tonight.
Here he goes. Can you imagine Caden Hawk picking up a victory over someone that was in line to become TV champion? Someone with the Thatcher of Stephen John K.
Absolutely.
Behind him. That's a big
former number one contender for the television title twice. A former hardcore champion and one of the few men who has ever stepped inside of a WGW Elimination Chamber. We are going to have a hell of a match here tonight. And if Caden Hawk can show why he's here tonight, he will be in a top 10 position.
I've seen
going forward.
I've seen him in the coach's gym. Will he be pulling out another coach special to pick up a huge victory? Will Stephen John K. fall in the same fate as AJ Gold? That is to be seen here tonight.
And there he is, sporting the bright red, making his way to the ring. Happy to be here, Mr. Caden Hawk.
Caden Hawk. Oh, he was screaming at you, Mr. Winters. Screaming at you. Mr. Winters was, I want to be on Asylum. I should be a part of the Asylum. He's been picking up victories on Showcase. Win after win after win. He wanted to be here. Mr. Winters heard his call. Got him here.
And now, Caden Hawk has an opportunity. This is the beginning of an opportunity for his career to grow exponentially. And let me tell you something. At the end of the day, will Stephen John K., the Frenchman, stay in control and remain in the top 10? Or will Caden Hawk walk away from this ring tonight able and ready to take on all comers?
I don't know what I can say about these two, Bloody, but I can tell you one thing. Caden Hawk is totally game for any competition, as he showed in the showcase. Look at him. He's
ready, man.
He's ready. Look at
he's excited.
Look at his face. You know he's intense. He's ready to get it on.
And now, his opponent, no pushover, the opportunistic Frenchman, our boy, Stephen John K.
I am a fan of Stephen John K. Stephen John K. brings it each and every night. Fell a little short to the mentor of me, the mentor of Caden Hawk, Dave Daniels, for that hardcore title. But you know, this has got to be redemption for Stephen John K. If he could take out a coach's pupil here tonight in Caden Hawk,
there's a little bit of closure for him after losing that after losing that hardcore championship. And I mean, it's got to be even more bittersweet when you realize that Coach Dave Daniels lost his match to Crimson X to lose the title.
Losing that hardcore belt, so he knows that he can quite possibly win a few matches and actually might be in that title picture for the hardcore title coming up in the near future.
Absolutely. And there he goes, pandering to the crowd. Not the most liked guy in Asylum, but I'll tell you this much, Mr. Incredible. I'm a fan.
I'm a
fan of Mr. Jean K.
The opportunistic Frenchman. He goes one-on-one.
With the call-up. The rookie taking on the former hardcore champion for his first match
and this match is underway.
And look at this snapmare from the Frenchman.
He's playing no games here tonight.
Opening up with the blockbuster right there.
Goes over, turns Caden Hawk over on the mat, turns him over again, but no! Caden Hawk gets the upper hand, kicks him off.
And now stomping away at the Frenchman, Caden Hawk picks up Stephen John K and gets ready to...
Oh, and a judo throw by Stephen John K.
And look at that. Stephen John K is obviously has more to lose here than Mr.
Face
Caden
smasher
Hawk.
by Caden. Caden coming out the gun.
And look
Alabama Slammer.
Oh, man. And that's got to do major damage to that upper back area of Stephen John K.
You think so? But no, Stephen is game, my friend. Turns him over. Sends him to the mat and drops the elbow to the heart of Caden with the kick up.
With the kick up. I love that, man. I absolutely love the kick up. And now just kicking Caden while he's down, literally.
Definitely is. As you can see, he hits him with a belly to back suplex.
Oh, man.
Not for nothing, but Stephen John K is actually a massive man. When you get into the square circle, you just you can't tell how big of a man he is until you get into the ring.
Absolutely. He's actually a lot taller and a lot wider than Caden Hawk is. So Caden Hawk is going to be putting in a lot more effort to pick him up, move him around. But you know what? That's never stopped Caden before.
As you can see, as he hits him with a Phoenix Splash from the second rope.
And look at this. Kicking him away. Just going to town on Steven. And it's just going to be really tough for Steven here. As he grabs him and sends him into the mat. Steven trying his best to stay with the momentum and roll with the punches here.
You know, maybe the flashing lights has gotten to Caden Hawk here tonight because the opportunistic Frenchman has been in the driver's seat since the beginning.
Oh, and look at that. Driving the elbow to the center of the chest here.
Caden Hawk needs an opening, and he doesn't get one with that drop kick to the back of the head.
And Stephen John K panders to the crowd, showing that he's better of the two men. That's what he's saying to this crowd. But Caden Hawk is not one to be taken lightly, and you don't turn your back on him.
You definitely don't, as the vet is taking advantage of the rookie, sends him up and drops him there with that big vicious suplex.
Very, very technical of Stephen John K. One of the more technical wrestlers that we've seen here. Doesn't come out with a whole lot of power. But when he does, he hits them with some beautiful technical maneuvers that people never expect.
And oh, my friend, my rookie friend, I'm telling you that you need more than that to put away someone in the caliber of Stephen John K.
And Stephen John K, eating those elbows to the top of the head.
Oh, and hits the third one.
Caden Hawk trying to make a point here.
He had the point of his elbow to the top of Stephen John K's head.
And Stephen went for that German suplex, but instead gets caught with the clubbing attack of Caden Hawk.
You gotta think so. And Caden Hawk take it to the air and drops an elbow.
Elbow to the center of the chest. Caden Hawk with a beautiful elbow drop from that springboard maneuver.
Gets him there, but Stephen John K back in the driver's seat, taking it to Caden Hawk here tonight.
Going for a high-risk maneuver here. And it does not look like Caden is going to get himself out of that position.
To the top. This is not good.
Super back suplex.
Oh, man. Did you see him drive him against the floor?
And you can see as Stephen John K makes his way back to his feet. And Caden Hawk is lifeless in the middle of the ring.
And a high-octane DDT.
And that DDT taking him down. Going back to the top rope.
Stephen John K, will he be going for that somersault double foot stomp? He does, and he hits it.
Oh, man. I just got to imagine the air leaving your lungs.
Yeah, he's definitely not fast enough. You can see the momentum, the rage that Caden Hawk had to get back to his feet, but he runs into a DDT by the Frenchman. And
now gets Irish whip, but reversed by Caden Hawk. Went for an elbow, but countered by Stephen John K.
But Caden Hawk manages to still end up on top of the maneuver. Gets him. Springboard. No way. Belly to belly over the
top rope, ladies and gentlemen.
Sending Stephen John K to the outside.
And Caden showing the ferocity in the middle of the ring, trying to make a good impression on his friends.
The title have turned. Caden Hawk, the momentum on his side. You got to keep on top of him, Rook.
And right over the top rope, almost landed on top of him. And look at that, a judo throw from Stephen John K. Went for a drop kick to the knee, but misses it.
And Caden goes straight into the ring and goes to kick Stephen John K. as he makes his way into the ring.
And a German,
gets caught with an elbow.
And it's DDT. Into a swinging neck breaker.
Man, the vet is on top. Goes for a cover here. Doesn't hook the leg, but he gets a 2. Doesn't get a 3.
And I think that Stephen John K. may be getting ready to hit him with the final maneuver to put Caden Hawk away, which would not be a good way to break into Asylum.
Definitely
because this is for a top 10 position here. This is for a top 10 position.
Caden definitely
and there it is.
Oh, no.
There it is.
The French roll. The French roll has been hit. Will he get the cover? He doesn't hook the leg, but he gets a 1. He gets the 2. And he doesn't get the 3, bloody.
Caden Hawk manages to kick out with a huge amount of resilience being shown here on his part. But look at this, another blockbuster from the Frenchman taking down Caden Hawk.
Stephen John K. in the driver's seat here tonight, putting a hurting on the Rook here tonight.
And look at this, picks him up. I don't know if Caden is even alive right now, but hits him with a vicious suplex right over the top.
That is textbook, my friend. That is the way that you lift a man up and drive him to the mat. And Stephen John K. is putting it on display.
And another blockbuster taking down Caden Hawk. Man, Stephen John K. is on a roll here, but you never know what can happen in these matches.
In a blink of an eye.
And just like that.
As we say it, Caden Hawk grabs him.
Into a tombstone pile driver. Takes him down.
Stephen John K. is laid out.
It could be over right here.
And a backflip. Caden Hawk showing he is A-OK. Gets the Frenchman up.
And now a clothesline. And another clothesline. And we're about to see. Catches the leg and trips him up.
You can see Caden fired up here tonight.
And now Caden making his comeback, but gets caught by the Frenchman.
Derailed by the French. The Frenchman goes for another kick into a
T-bone
suplex.
And tosses him into that corner. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful suplex right there.
Caden Hawk is game here tonight. The shoulders are pinned. 1, 2, just a 2. Stephen John K.
Stephen not being taken out that quickly and misses the drop kick as Stephen makes his way back to his feet.
But gets caught, judo throw.
And a fireman's carry.
They are going back and forth.
And a face smasher. And look at this.
Caden Hawk gets
trips him up and takes him right back down.
And
just drives all that weight onto the knee of Stephen John K. You can see him holding his knee.
That's how you keep the bigger man down, bloody.
And a big right hand. And a backstabber. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. That might be it. Hooks the leg.
Goes for the cover here.
1,
Stephen John K. in a world of pain.
3.
Hits the 3. Caden Hawk picks up the victory here tonight.
Caden Hawk solidifies his position in the top 10 of Asylum.
Cannot believe
Coming out of Showcase. The face of the Showcase is now in the top 10.
Caden Hawk may have just picked up, actually, not may, he has picking up the biggest victory in his career, breaking in to Asylum's top 10 after this victory.
Man, Caden Hawk showing some real tenacity, some real resilience there, being able to kick out of all the maneuvers. It was amazing. Stephen John K. hit him with everything in his arsenal and was still unable to put Caden Hawk away. And getting caught with that surprise backstabber, I guess it was enough damage to keep Stephen John K. down.
It definitely was. As you can see, Stephen John K. had the momentum on his side. He was in the driver's seat for most of this contest, but as you can see there, it only takes one backstabber to end the night.
It only takes one big maneuver, Mr. Incredible. One big maneuver, and he can do it.
And back in my day, bloody, it was the incredible kick, man. Let me tell you. Hits the jawline, it is lights out. Lights out.
And congratulations to Caden Hawk. But we're moving on to our next match of the night. This match is for #1 contendership of the tag team titles. On one hand, you have the professionals. You have Chris Diamond. You have Jack Dollop. And in their corner, their coach, the man, Dave Daniels.
Dave Daniels, the coach.
And on the other hand, my friend, you got Charles B, former television champion, first ever television champion, was recently in that ladder match at Heatwave, and you got his boy making his comeback, his brother in arms, the Giant, who was taken out of the top 10 by, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Mark Gunn.
Yes.
And you got their coach, the Duke, coming out to support their squads, and the winner of this match will be meeting none other than the Main Event Mafia at the Rumble for that tag team title match.
At the Great War, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought you had something special coming your way for Heatwave, stay tuned for WGW, The Great War. I cannot wait.
Oh man, that's going to be a long night for us, Mr. Incredible. But I got to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to it. As I look forward to Heatwave, it's going to be our biggest show of the night.
I love every second of it, but I love this as well. Two teams going head to head. Age World Order takes on
the Professionals. And let me tell you something. It's good to see that the New Age World Order is finally pushing the tag team agenda, and the Professionals are jumping into the tag team scene, because you know what? We need new blood. We're looking for the new faces. Who is going to be the next tag team champions of WGW? And look it, we may be seeing them right here, right now.
If you haven't noticed yet, Bloody, these are Mr. Winter's 3 picks in that ladder match. In the Money in the Bank ladder match, you know what I see here?
You see Asylum.
I see the guys that did not pick up the victory, because it was my boy, Christian Blake, picking up that Money in the Bank. He is Mr. Money in the Bank.
You can't hate on Christian Blake. He was my dark horse pick for that match.
He was.
And he definitely put on a hell of a fight to win it. Everybody gave it their all, but at the end of the day,
you can only have one.
The angel, Christian Blake, picked up the victory, and he can now cash it in on anybody he wants. So it's going to be good to see that.
Yeah. Luckily, Charles B is no longer the television champion, because Christian Blake would and also could cash it in on the TV champion. So Aaron Cruz, eyes behind your back, big fella. Eyes behind your back.
So keep an eye out, big fella. And he's going to be looking for you if he wants to.
And looking into these 3 men. And there is a dark horse here, my friend. And let me tell you who it is. In this tag team match, the guy to look out for is none other than Chris Diamond. Mr. Incredible's dark horse pick of the night is Chris Diamond, the British brawler, because nothing but impressed by his debut.
Listen, there's a reason that Mr. Winters picked up Charles B as the number 1 pick for Asylum. He was the number 1 pick, Mr. Incredible. And let me tell you something. Mr. Winters had faith in Charles B, and Charles B became the very first ever television champion.
And tag
His
team.
wife became the women's champion. And let me tell you something. I got Charles B in this match. I can't go against the classics, and Charles B's been here longer than most.
Oh, you gotta look at it like this, and that is a great pick. And let me tell you why. Charles B is not only a tag team veteran, because he is the WGW's first ever tag team champion when he was with Evil Deeds. So he is not only the first ever TV champion, he is the first ever tag team champion. So there's nothing I can say that goes with losing in Charles B. Losing and Charles B do not go in the same sentence.
Absolutely. He was also the winner of the first ever Elimination Chamber, a hellish match to say the very least. And here you go, the cowboy themed New Age World Order. They're here to make a statement. They're here to pick up a victory, and they're here to prove why the NWO is the best damn tag team in WGW.
Growing up, when I was a young boy, I was afraid of 2 guys, Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger. And Freddy Krueger looks like Mr. Charles B coming out here tonight. So I'm telling you right now, I might have to pick my dark horse. Change my dark horse, I mean. Because Charles B, he's bringing up some bad memories, my friend. Very bad memories.
Listen, ain't nothing bad about Charles B. Charles B, one of the best that Asylum has ever had. The best, to be honest with you, hands down, first ever television champion. You can never take that away from him. So, Charles B, good luck to you in this match here tonight, because at the end of the day, you know, the NWO could be the face of the tag team scene. So, Main Event Mafia, keep your eyes peeled, because the winner of this match is gunning for you.
Oh, I know. Their eyes locked onto the screen here tonight, because the New Age World Order is in the house tonight, and they mean business.
And there's the big man, the biggest man on Asylum. One could argue the biggest man in WGW, if you're not counting Nero Sin. But
that would be a sight, and that would be me getting some extra help to reinforce the ring if those two were to ever collide.
But coming out next is two men who were in that ladder match and one man who was in the Hardcore Championship match. These guys have been yearning for gold, my friend. For gold is easily said. The professionals. Jack Dial-Up, the man who likes to throw away the money that Mr. Winters pays him. You got Chris Diamond, the British baller, and you got none other than the coach, Dave Daniels.
Gotta love Coach Dave Daniels. You know he's my boy, so I'm going with him. I'm going with Chris Diamond. There's just one X factor there that I wish he would sweep under the rug and fill in with some better heat, and that is Mr. Jack Dial-Up.
Listen, Mr. Incredible, you gotta forget about it. You gotta forget about it. All right, he attacked you. I'm sorry about that. But Jack Dial-Up is a good guy. Deep down, he's a nice guy.
There's a reason why his teeth are no longer with us, and you can see it. And we may just be seeing a repeat of that night with Charles B going head to head against Jack Dial-Up.
And look at this, starting off with a big kick, taking down Charles B.
Charles B on the mat, but you can see Jack Dial-Up starting it off early and comes up the gate
with the curb stomp, taking it down. And Charles B's gonna have a hard time here if he doesn't get up off the floor.
He definitely needs to get up off the floor, and Jack Dial-Up is gonna leave him there if he doesn't get up on his own.
Look at this, going after the arm of Charles B, stomping on the hand.
And again. And he does it one more time. Come on, he's already starting. He is already starting.
And look at this. Squaring up Charles B here. Goes to stomp him, but no. Charles B not having it. And hits him with the backdrop.
Gets the backdrop in, and that was a clear, straight missile to the mat. But Jack Dial-Up
hits him with the face masher to get right back in control.
Oh, and he knocks him out of the ring.
Over the top rope. Jack Dial-Up taking out Charles B. Going right off the bat, heavy-handed against the former TV champion.
Oh, and then a big right hand to the face of Charles B. But Charles B knocks out, gets back in, and kicks the back of the knee of Jack Dial-Up.
And now look at this. Wins that grapple and drops Jack Dial-Up.
Showing the technique.
Man. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Stomps away.
The last time I seen that was like a collegiate wrestling slam right there.
But not to be outdone, Jack Dial-Up hits him with a high knee to the face, taking down the former TV champ. And I gotta call him the former TV champ more than Charles B because that's what he is.
That's the most prestigious title here at WGW Asylum, and he was there.
Both of these men. They're at 7. Alfred is at 7.
And no, Charles B sneaks out of the back door, may make his way into the ring. He is well aware of the count. But no, he goes straight after the leg.
And this could be a double count out.
This would not be good.
This could be a double count out.
Charles B, he's smart enough. He's going to make his way back. No, he's looking to dish out some more damage to Jack Dial-Up. They do not give a care, but he sends him back. And no, it's a double count out.
What happened? What happened?
You cannot get rid of the intensity of these two teams. They want to go after one another. It continues, ladies and gentlemen. It continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see them going at it again. But going up next, we got the final match for Christina Hernandez. She will be retiring after this show.
No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
And she said she's going to focus on her wedding with Aaron Cruz. And she wanted one final match. And I thought, who better to give her a match against than the woman with the most furious feet in WGW Asylum? None other than the sweet Sugarfoot.
Christina Hernandez is calling it quits. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I did not know about this.
Absolutely. She came to me, and Mr. Winters came to me and told me that she basically asked for one final match, and I think I know why.
If it rhymes with AB, I'm cool with it. As Sugarfoot, Christina Hernandez are gonna go after one another here tonight, and I cannot wait congratulations to the newlyweds. Do you call them or
their fiance?
Yeah. So congratulations, young
the lovebirds.
The lovebirds. Congratulations. I am 100% with it, but she may need to reconfigure her face before the wedding, going against someone in the likes of Sugarfoot.
One of the women who was in that 6-woman ladder match possibly could have been the women's champion, but
she touched the rose gold title. She knew she was close, bloody. She was so close, but just ended up falling a little bit too short to the She-Devil. We are now in the She-Devil era, and I would love to see what Casey Marie can do to dethrone the Red Queen.
Well, you know, if Jack Dollop is rubbed off on her well enough, and that means two things, my friend, she will probably use some dirty tactics to do it. Without a doubt.
And we are welcoming the Lovebirds, and that is Christina Hernandez, accompanied by the WGW television champion,
her boo thing, Mr. Aaron Cruz.
And you can see Christina Hernandez.
As fabulous as ever.
She comes down with the fur. She's just glamorous coming down to the ring. And I think she needs to pay a little bit more attention to her opponent more than that mirror, because she will not be looking the same if a sugar kick lands.
I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Incredible. If a sugar kick lands, she might want to look into that mirror as much as possible to remember what she would look like.
Pictures, my friend. Pictures.
They last longer.
But there she goes. She is in that mirror. But man, this girl that she's going up against here tonight, not a glamour girl, my friend. She does not care for mirrors as much as her.
No. She cares for wrangling cows and bulls and throwing some mean old kicks, my friend. Mean old kicks.
The wild cowgirl. This is Sugarfoot, ladies and gentlemen.
And there she is. Man, you gotta wonder, Sugarfoot has to be so let down by not being able to pick up the victory.
There was five well-deserved contestants in that ladder match. She has nothing to feel the shame about. She was in it. She was there. She touched the rose gold, but just couldn't bring it down that night.
Again, one of the few women that actually touched the belt that night. And She-Devil just happened to be the only one focused enough to get the belt to actually take advantage of when everybody was down or out of the ring.
Here we go. They are in the ring. Sugarfoot goes 1-on-1 for the retirement match of Miss Christina Hernandez.
We gotta wonder if she can pull off a huge victory for her final match, or if the legendary feat of Sugarfoot will send her packing with absolutely nothing to take with her.
I can definitely see that happening. Sugarfoot looks ready to go. She looks just as game as she did in Heatwave, and I cannot wait to see these two go out.
That goes without saying, Mr. Incredible. Sugarfoot is always business when she comes into that ring.
Here we go. Alfred rings the bell. These two square off.
And off to a start.
There you go.
Opening it up with a nice arm drag by Christina Hernandez.
And a drop kick
to the back.
And you can see Aaron Cruz on the outside.
Oh, and a senton.
She's coming out the gate swinging.
And cranks the neck of Sugarfoot. Going off the deep end. She's just hitting her with everything she has to come away with a victory.
She knows there's no tomorrow as she goes, and she's looking to go to the air, and she hits it.
Hits that major splash. Oh, and another kick to the chest.
Sugarfoot looks out of it.
And another neck crank. She is going to town on Sugarfoot. I don't think we've ever seen Sugarfoot get this dominated before.
Oh, and there she goes.
And there she goes. I think she's about to start making her comeback here.
Gets her against the ropes.
Look at that.
That's pressed, and the right hands are coming out.
Opening the can of whoop ass on Christina Hernandez.
It looked good in the beginning, man, but it is going to be all downhill from here. No, it's not.
An uppercut from Hernandez. Here goes for a snap suplex. Going to town.
Christina Hernandez coming out like a ball of fire.
And look at that drop kick to the back. And waving by. I guess she's letting her know that this is her last match. So, and look at this, another suplex.
Again, another snap suplex by Christina.
Just dropping the body of Sugarfoot on that hard mat. A lot of people think it's soft, but it's really just plywood with a little bit of padding, and it hurts.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
I remember when me and you went a few rounds, we sparred in the gym, and you gave me that huge suplex. I know what it feels like. It doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel good. And you can see Christina Hernandez is back on top. No, Sugarfoot sneaks off the back door.
And a big right hand. But Christina Hernandez gets caught by the hair and dropped onto the mat head first and getting stomped on by the
and a curb stomp by Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot,
you gotta think the feet.
Yeah, you gotta think she has turned up the intensity just a little bit.
Christina Hernandez makes her way back to her feet and an Irish whip into the corner. Can she pull a maneuver out? No. Sugarfoot manages to fight out.
Knee to the sternum, goes up to the second rope. To the top. To the top. Leg drop. Man.
Massive leg drop from the top rope by Sugarfoot. Beautifully executed. Man, that was beautiful to watch. Beautiful to watch.
The educated legs of Sugarfoot, but
look at this.
Head scissors.
Dropping the head. This time of Sugarfoot on the mat. And now look at this.
She gets
a submission maneuver there. Looks like she's trying to crush her head with like a coconut.
Yeah, with that triangle maneuver.
And a high kick right there. Sends her back into the corner. And now it might be Christina Hernandez in the trouble. But no, gets chin check.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, and that is a high
DDT. Shades of the Christian Blake.
I cannot believe what I am seeing here. I guess a little bit of the champ has rubbed off in Christina Hernandez.
And there goes Sugarfoot letting the fans know that she's okay.
Gets her back to her feet. Sugarfoot comes back.
Clothesline.
Another clothesline.
And here we go.
Catches the kick.
And a trip up.
Sugarfoot is on all cylinders right now.
She is fired up. And look at this. She's going to the corner.
She be tuning up the band?
She is.
She is.
She is tuning up the band, ladies and gentlemen.
See ya.
Wouldn't wanna be ya. Kick. But she dodges it. She dodges it, but gets caught into a snap mare. But man, what? And it was out. I might have lost for words, Mr. Incredible. I don't know what to say.
I've never seen anyone duck under the sugar kick, but will she pick up the victory without one? No, she does not.
And there you go. Christina Hernandez showing that she was always a competitor here tonight. It's been a while since we've seen her in the ring, but she's as good as she's ever been. And if I have to give,
and springboard,
miscalculated springboard leg drop by Sugarfoot, completely missing Christina Hernandez. Look at that!
And a standing head scissors and sends Sugarfoot across the ring.
And now Christina Hernandez getting ready to hit her with the maneuver. Will we see the end of Sugar? And misses the kick, and a back kick from Sugarfoot.
They are just coming out the gate on one another in a big boom.
Oh, we've seen that maneuver from Sugarfoot before, and it's definitely a very strenuous one on the face, if I do say so myself.
Definitely is. There's nothing that you can do to kind of reverse that. It's just you fall with it and you hit hard. And Sugarfoot gets her into the triangle, and Christina Hernandez in a world of pain.
But manages to fight out of it. Now back on her feet.
Caught the right hand,
but puts her into the abdominal stretch,
and it is looking tight. Sugarfoot in a world of pain, but has to fight out of it.
Manages to fight out of that, and there you go.
With a head scissors,
and drops Christina Hernandez down.
Look at this! But no,
a Russian leg sweep taking down Sugarfoot.
I am very, very impressed by Christina Hernandez here tonight.
What a face smasher from Sugarfoot! Absolutely. It's been great to watch. This match has been pretty good.
And Sugarfoot, sends the head right back into the mat.
Sugarfoot trying to get the upper hand, but every single time she goes to pick her up, Christina Hernandez just gets back on her feet. And the same thing, and the very same thing for Christina Hernandez.
And a leg kick by Sugarfoot. She gets her, ducks under, and another big boot to the face.
Takes her right back down. And I think we might be seeing
Sugarfoot tarting right in front of her newly crowned husband. Sugarfoot looking to put the end to Christina, but no!
And Christina Hernandez with a kick to the face.
And a big right hand.
And it drops her down.
Will it be over? She goes for the cover here. One, two, Just the
the
two.
two.
Christina Hernandez gets the shoulder up at 2.
And I think that whoever lands
And
one
a
of, those,
headbutt.
one of those big kicks first is going to be the winner of this match. Look at this. Look, trying to get into an armbar there, but just he yanks the shoulder almost out of the.
And she's doing it once again. And if you look at the right foot is pressed up against the face, that is very uncomfortable. And she's going up. She's going to tune the band once again. Will she land this one this time?
Would you like some sugar in your kick?
Oh, she gets it! Christina Hernandez
And there
has
you
just
go.
been turned off, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
think this might be it.
Here we go.
1,
Shoulders
2,
down. 3. No. That is a 2, ladies and
That's a
gentlemen.
2 count as Christina Hernandez manages to kick out of the sugar kick.
You can look at Sugarfoot.
Apparently, she is not a fan of sugar in her coffee.
Sugarfoot was trying to argue with Alfred that he hit the 3, but she is back. She doesn't get it. She's back into it, and an STO that puts Christina
Takes it
Hernandez
down.
out.
And you can see Sugarfoot struggling a little bit to take it to Christina Hernandez. As it could be a little bit of that leftover damage from the ladder match for sure, but
Do I see a little bit of aggression coming out of Sugarfoot not being able to put
another
someone,
curb stomp.
putting out someone as Christina Hernandez? You think she put out the likes of Karma? She put up the likes of Kira,
1,
and she can't put out
2.
Christina Hernandez.
Just a 2 count.
The frustration may be taking over. We may be seeing a different side of Sugarfoot here tonight.
Sugarfoot is definitely one of the tougher women in the division, as she was a former #1 contender in a one-on-one with Christina Davis, and a member of that ladder match, and she just misses that leg drop from
But
the top
catches
rope.
the kick of Christina and turns her over.
And Christina Hernandez, I think, is running out of gas here at this point.
I can say the same, but for Sugarfoot, and she took a while to get up to the top rope.
Big right hand from Christina Davis.
And we'll
look
be
at
seeing,
this.
we do
Oh my
suplex.
God!
An
Will that be enough?
Floater suplex.
Will that
Christina
be
Hernandez
enough?
goes for the cover here.
1, 2, 3.
She hits it. She
Christina
lands it.
Hernandez wins the
Aaron
match.
Cruz is surprised in the corner himself.
Aaron Cruz showing the support for his lady as she picks up her final match of victory over one of the most legendary feat in the women's division of WGW.
Wow. This gotta show you, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
When you least expect it, you got the tag double count out, you got Sugarfoot losing to Christina Hernandez. I mean, you know what though? I'll say this. Hashtag thank you, Christina, because that was one memorable match that we're going to remember going forward.
Thank you, Miss Christina Hernandez. She puts away one of the top contenders here for the WGW Women's Championship. Sugarfoot is up there with the likes of every woman that's won the belt. She's up there, and she had just picked up a loss to Christina Hernandez.
Hey man, you know, you say that like it's a bad thing, but Christina Hernandez has been a fighter. You know, she had a difficult career, not many matches, and she had a slump when she did wrestle. But man, what a way to go out on such a high note. Good for her.
The CD sales, the victory over Sugarfoot,
the marriage to the champ.
You know, maybe she has a rabbit's foot somewhere, a lucky charm, a 4-leaf clover. It must be out of there because Christina Hernandez has it.
And look at that. Congratulations, Christina Hernandez. Enjoy your life with the Cruz, man.
Thank you, Hernandez.
And here we go. We got the next match. They've been going at it for weeks. Xander Octane picking up a victory over Stephen Jonke. Obviously, not a good streak of matches for Stephen, but he's been bad mouthing CG. CG's been getting a little bit fed up with Xander's attitude, with his approach to the way he addresses him, and I think CG has a little bit of aggression to take out on Xander.
CG just came off of a loss against one of the top superstars in WGW, Rob Cross, but CG put up one hell of a fight. If he can get this victory over Xander Octane, you know that's got to put CG back in the right direction in title contention.
I mean, I never hold it against any superstar, on Asylum if they lose a match, or if they lose 2 matches, or if they lose 3 matches. The fact that they get back into the ring time and time again to get themselves back on track, you know, it's you got to commend that. And CG is one of those guys who never lets a loss stop him from competing in the ring and showing the WGW universe what he's capable of doing going forward.
I am such a fan of the Toronto Wolverine. This guy CG is a star. I love to see him compete. And going against Xander Octane in this Extreme Rules match, this is going to be brutal. Because the resiliency of Xander Octane is there.
It's self-explanatory for both of them, but CG's no pushover. He's one of the most just tough guys, absolutely tough guys to put away ever, I think, in the history of WGW. And
I can say
while
the same.
he lost twice to Rob Cross, that isn't really a bad thing.
No.
You know, like, that's like saying, you know, I lost the home run derby to Ken Griffey Jr. You can't feel ashamed about that. You know what I mean? Rob Cross has not been pinned since the formation of Asylum. Nobody's been able to beat him. With that being said, CG put up one hell of a match, and I think if anybody came close to beating Rob Cross, it was probably CG.
Yeah, I thought CG was gonna pull off the biggest Cinderella story of the night. I thought CG was gonna be picking up the victory, being the new light heavyweight champion. But I am sticking to my guns, bloody. You can tell it to Mr. Winters. You can tell it to the inmates. CG will one day become WGW light heavyweight champion. I can see it.
I can see it happening myself, Mr. Incredible. And I do not believe that for 1 second CG can't do it.
Oh no,
CG.
we have not seen the end of CG. He will be champion here at WGW. I can see it. I can foresee the future, and it shows gold wrapped around the waist of the Toronto Wolverine, which we call C-freaking-G.
But he has a tough competition here tonight. Xander Octane made his return to the ring in what you could call unspectacular fashion.
You can call it forgettable fashion.
But he did come back, and he backed up his words and picked up the victory over Stephen John K. Even if he had Casey Marie with him at ringside when he did it. At the end of the day, Xander Octane is probably one of the more resilient people. He can definitely take a beating. We've seen that.
He is the modern day Cactus Jack, if I do say so myself.
Except he had a little bit, a few more muscles and some
and less hair.
Yeah, probably less hair.
And you can see Xander Octane very intense for this fight here tonight. He knows he's about to go to war because CG is not a pushover. He will go in there. He will give you the fight of his life, day in, day out, as we've seen before. So going to one of these two guys, it's hard to pick a winner because their resiliency is on a new level. I can't wait to see what these guys do when they go into the square circle here tonight.
You know, I'm a little bit on the skeptical side, but let's see what happens.
On the skeptical side for who, bloody? For who?
For Mr. Octane. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit biased. I like CG. He's one of the few faces on WGW that I just enjoy having around. He's a very nice guy. He's a very, very, very calm guy. You know, he gives credit where credit is due. And whether you hate him or you love him, CG is one of the nicest guys that you'll ever see.
I can agree, but nice guys doesn't get you championships, doesn't get you checks. I'm telling you right now, CG, the wins get you the checks. The wins get you the titles. CG, he wins them, but he just comes up a little bit short of the big ones. But I'm telling you, soon he will get that big one, and he will cash it in, and he will be champion.
If you say so, Mr. Incredible. Mm-hmm. If you say so, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going to be honest with you. I got to see a little bit of life from CG here tonight to say that warrants that statement.
I can definitely understand as CG warms up. Xander Octane ready to go. Alfred rings the bell. These two are underway.
And here we go. Going after CG immediately.
Oh, into a high knee that puts CG on the mat.
And look at that, Xander showing no respect to CG. You know, CG considers Xander a friend, Mr. Incredible. It's kind of difficult for me to see people betray each other so easily in WGW. But, you know, it's business.
It is business. as you can see, as CG fights him off with elbows and gets the
this.
cross arm. Oh
Look
no!
at this. Oh!
Gets him in the cross arm electric chair by CG.
And now up to the top rope, calling for Xander to get back to his feet.
But this is high octane. This is to the.
Look at this. Oh!
And just
hits,
overshoots it just a little
but
bit.
gets it though. But he hits it. Xander is down and CG is on his feet. That tells you everything you need to know. Going for a reverse suplex. Look at that.
You gotta like what I'm seeing. I kind of like what I'm seeing from CG here tonight.
And look at this.
No,
look at this.
Oh, into the inverted figure 4.
And he is right by the rope, but can Xander grab him? He decides not to, and CG breaks the hold, but Xander ducks out of the ring.
Well needed time to recover and
on a headbutt.
That was a vicious standing headbutt by Xander.
Look at this, a single leg takedown. Oh, and just pulls the leg over to the head.
Did you see him try to rip it off of him? And there he goes, going after him once again. Cross arm breaker. No, peels him to the mat.
That's that stretched out forearm stomp right there that we see
another
so
stomp.
often.
You gotta think that CG is in a world of pain still. Oh, but he goes over and swings the leg of Xander.
CG's never let pain stop him from performing before, and I don't see it happening here tonight. But Xander, again, counters out of that with those vicious left hands to the sternum.
And a big German suplex by Xander Octane.
Taking CG down off his feet, goes for the cover. One.
Pins the arm in. No, but not enough. Can't even get a 2 count.
CG trying to make his way back to his feet as Xander stomps away on him.
As you can see, CG is Brazilian as all heck and catches the elbow to the back of the head by Xander.
What I've noticed is everybody who fights CG tends to single out his head. They know that he suffered that concussion.
Ooh, and a big frog splash by Xander Octane. Xander Octane taking it to CG here tonight.
And look at this. Oh, just drops him with that suplex over the top of the head. And it's just amazing to see the kind of power that these guys have in the ring.
Definitely. Xander goes for the cover here.
2.
Oh, finally gets a 2 count. But CG needs to get the offense going.
And now CG back on his feet, but does not capitalize as he's on his feet. And Xander Octane just runs away with it.
And a face smasher by CG.
Look at this.
Goes for the cutter,
but gets caught and gets thrown off. And a big right hand. Look at this.
Gets him there, sleeper hold, and drops him down.
Drops down Xander. And this could be the momentum needed for CG to win this match.
CG gets the opening.
Big kick to the ribs.
Gets the opening he needs. Goes to the outside. Will he be asking for some toys? It looks like he's setting him up for something. This is not going to be good for Xander if he gets his hands on something before he does. But no, sneaking him back into the ring.
And look at that.
Him right where he needed to be.
I went for that spinning back fist, but didn't get it.
Caught him in midway.
Gets chin check and went for it again. Unable to land it though, and again CG fights out of it.
Will he be able to land it now?
And he gets chin check, gets it stuffed, and goes for a reverse. Oh, into a neck breaker.
You can see Xander Octane did his homework on CG.
And CG's having a hard time here keeping up with Xander. Xander just giving him the time that he needs to get back up to his feet.
Xander is actually being a good sport, I can say. Gets him back to his feet.
And look at that
arm drag.
Takes him right back down.
Oh!
And
there goes the good sport.
What were you saying about that?
Nothing. As he sends him right back into the corner. Xander Octane goes after CG and a kick to the midsection and a headbutt and a right hand.
Man, poor CG.
No way.
The guy's head takes a little bit too much.
And it's not going to be finished just there as we hit a drive-by.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have somebody check out CG after this match again.
He's going to need another CAT scan, but here he goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. CG, man, sometimes I think CG is too resilient for his own good.
Just lay down, my friend.
He is taking a lot of damage to the head.
Just reduce the damage.
Oh, and another elbow to the back of the head of CG.
And I think that Xander is getting ready to put him away here.
I can see it here. But CG is he's a fighter, man. And I know it's going to take a little bit more to put him away. But I don't think that's going to be such a good thing either.
Look at this. Look at this. Going to the top rope. CG motionless, not even stirring. And I think Xander's gonna hit him.
Goes up, no!
Oh,
but
he
still
manages to hit him with the knee to the back of the head.
But you gotta think that CG is just in so much pain that anything could probably just peel him over.
Goes for the cover.
And Xander reads it. He smells it.
Just a 2.
CG, you gotta stay down, my friend. Stay down.
There's no time to stay down. That's not what the inmates want. You know, you trying to start a riot in here?
But you gotta think, this is how many more matches do you think CG has in him if he keeps getting damaged to the head?
And there it is! The spinning back fist!
He put Xander Octane out on the mat!
Taking him down! Hit him out of nowhere, and the double leg drop to the normal parts of Xander Octane.
And
now
he's going for the inverted figure 4.
And he
gets
got
him
it
again!
He has it! Will he tap?
Xander in pain. And CG on top.
Stomps away as Xander Octane, and this could be what CG needed to build the momentum. Look at this, look at this.
He's going for it, and it's that big knee and neck breaker combo.
And that's a beautiful combination, if I do say so myself.
I like it, I'm a fan. And CG on top of his game, but no, gets an arm drag by Xander.
Xander manages to make him
and another disrespectful slap to the face.
And he hooked, and he tries to
there
push
he goes,
his
1,
face down.
2. Just a 2
2
count. But you gotta think, man, CG is in a world of pain.
And now going for a springboard, but doesn't gets
CG
decided against it.
CG is not even getting remotely close to his feet, but gets the leg drag there.
And now CG.
And trying to get the fans behind him.
Riling up the crowd.
I'm a fan, CG.
I got you, CG. You can do it.
And Xander Octane crawling to his feet, but no, gets stopped by CG.
And look at this. Hooks him up. There it is.
Goes
hooks
to
the leg. 1, 2.
Just a 2 count, and Xander gets the shoulder up.
Man, I love that maneuver. It comes out of nowhere, but when he hits it, it's
I'm a fan of this Rolling Thunder. CG on fire here tonight.
And now CG going to the outside and doing what he's allowed to do. Grab the weapon to take it to Xander.
And
what does he grab? He grabs the ladder.
No way.
He grabs the ladder, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not going to be good for either one of these men.
A headbutt. Oh, he went for
stomps him.
He went for the brass knuckle. That looks like what's going on here? A pile driver.
A spike power driver. CG hits him with a spike power driver and gets the fans behind him calling for the 2 sweet.
This is awesome.
And CG and it's only getting better, bloody, as CG has the ladder in hand and just smacks him.
Smacks him with it. And again, but this time he catches him again. And just going to town on him. And again.
Another one. You gotta think, man, he is going to town with the ladder now.
And Xander Octane definitely feeling the sting of that steel ladder there.
So mad that he turns him over, but no, a judo throw by CG.
This time CG in control, but Xander at the back, a German suplex taking him down.
That was a textbook German suplex by Xander Octane.
But a double leg takedown from CG to get right back in control of the match.
What will he do? And he goes straight after the knee once again of Xander.
Oh, and drops down, putting all that pressure on the knee of Xander. Could this be it?
What will we see here?
Oh my goodness!
Once again! Right!
Oh, just
barely
missed the ladder.
Barely misses the ladder. He was
hooks the leg.
Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. CG is so close to being the victor in this contest.
And now, CG has to figure out what he's gonna do here.
CG goes to the outside springboard, but no, gets caught into the big scissor kick of Xander Octane.
Hooks the leg.
Alfred ready to get the cover. Here he goes, 1, 2, and no, just a 2 count.
CG manages to kick out of that big scissor kick from Xander from the springboard.
What will it take to put CG out?
And now Xander going back to the top rope. And this could be bad for CG.
Is he gonna hit that big knee?
Look at this! Oh, he misses the frog splash. CG in control here.
Recalculating.
Look at this. Spins the arm around.
Cross-arm breaker.
Gets it. And he does it. Taking it to Xander Octane and stomps away at the man Oh, and
he kicks
another
him.
one. He's just dealing so much damage.
He's ready to deal out a world of pain on Xander, but Xander comes back and drives the shoulders straight down into the mat.
Turns
Goes
him
for
over,
the cover
hooks
here,
the leg.
but no,
One,
does not hook the leg.
two.
And that may cost him because CG kicks out at 2.
Xander, you're friends with the coach. You'd think you'd learn by now to hook the damn leg.
Because he's too damn close to the coach that I don't see him at the coach's gym.
And misses the knee.
Recalculating.
Misses the knee. And this could be it. This could be the moment that CG needs. But no. Gets caught. Xander with the right hand.
But a face smasher from CG.
And look at this. There it is.
Will it be? No.
Oh, the coach special.
The coach special. As Alfred gets down.
1, 2.
Turns him over into the high octane Boston crowd.
Will he tap? Will he tap?
But
No, he doesn't tap. Man, that would have been a hell.
That would have been
way to win, man.
That would have been so special for CG. And he's trying to get the Massachusetts fans behind him, and I am 100% behind CG right now.
Man, this has been great. He goes for another cover, hooks the leg.
Shoulders down, pinned against the mat.
1,
Will he get
2.
it here? And he
Oh, very, very near fall. CG, very frustrated for not picking up that win. Look at this. Look at this. Now, Xander with the face smasher.
Face smasher by Xander. Xander kicks the leg. No, gets caught.
Gets tripped up by CG. And look at this. The sharpshooter.
Gets him.
The sharpshooter in the middle of the ring.
The Toronto Kid.
The middle of the ring.
The Toronto Kid. No. Xander breaks out of it and kicks him off.
And again, Xander breaks free from the submission.
But gets caught right there. But
He went for a German suplex, but this time a clubbing attack from Xander to get behind him.
They're going back and forth.
Oh!
Catches him with a neck breaker. That was a great maneuver by Xander.
Look at CG's legs, man.
Stretched out. But no. Oh, he still manages to hit the frog splash.
Didn't get all of it, but just enough to take him down.
CG had nowhere to go. He was backed up into the corner really there. And oh, the power of the punch. And it is legal here.
That might be it. There's nothing that you can do against that, my friend. But he panders to the crowd.
Pander because he's Xander. And he hits the back elbow onto the back of the head of CG. And CG, this may be looking like it's lights out time. But no!
CG counters. CG counters. And look at that.
Turns him over into a neck breaker, CG.
And CG looking to put him away, but no. This time gets caught with the shoulder check from Xander Octane. And Xander stomping on the face of CG.
And keeping the boot
very
on the
disrespectful.
The boot to the throat of CG. Xander Octane.
Pins him. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Just the 2.
You can't put him away.
CG is a fighter. He's always been a fighter. And he's going to show it here tonight with the Hurricane Rana.
Gets the Hurricane Rana. CG on fire right now.
Hooks the leg.
Will he get him?
1, 2.
Just a 2 count. But man, these guys are going back and forth.
Look at this. Look at this. Drop kick to the back. And the ladder is out of the ring. But this time Xander with the double leg takedown.
Xander
goes for the cover.
But does not hook the leg. That may
1,
cost him.
2.
CG kicking out at 2.
And look at that. CG not staying down.
You got to hook the leg. That is textbook here for a cover.
And a high knee taking Xander Octane back off of his feet. Can CG do what is necessary to pick up the victory here against Octane?
Well, this is one way to get even closer there, and that is that high knee neckbreaker combo.
And look at this, look at this, look at this.
This is the Rolling Thunder.
There it is.
Big fan of the Rolling Thunder.
Man.
I was a huge fan of RVD.
Absolutely, same here.
And he goes over.
And look at this.
Gets him here, package.
Oh,
he gets him
with the cover. With the cover. 1, 2.
Pinned up.
3.
CG picks up the victory over Xander Octane.
And CG, the Wolverine from Toronto, picking up the victory here in this hardcore match after a hard-fought match by Xander Octane and CG. Both in this ring was a beautiful, beautiful match.
This
absolutely, probably, you know what? I'm going to call it right here, right now, match of the night.
I can see it, man, because this was a great contest. Xander Octane came, brought his A game. It just fell a little bit short to the Toronto Wolverine. C freaking G. CG is back in the win column, baby. You're taking the right steps to become champion.
Man.
I'm telling you.
CG be hitting you with those maneuvers that come out of nowhere. You never expect them. You ain't coming out. You're not coming out of it. You're not coming out of a match with CG without losing without getting a few scrapes and bruises in that ring.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
CG,
he's a fighter. He is a fighter.
He lost his match with Rob Cross, and I said it before, and I'll say it again, Mr. Incredible. That is nothing to be ashamed about, because he proved here today that he is a winner. He may not have won the championship because, you know what? I'll be the first to say it. Shit happens.
Yes.
But to come back and pick up a victory over Xander Octane, somebody who's been making your life, just been griefing your life, that's honestly, in my opinion, that's the best way to make a comeback victory.
Definitely is. CG, you are the man here tonight. You picked up a well-deserved victory over Xander Octane.
But ladies and gentlemen, this match coming up, sorry to cut you off.
No,
this match coming up, we got a #1 contendership match. Because Mr. Winters wants to shake it up a bit. You got Brandon and A-List, and you got Sonic Doom, both men coming back into the ring. Sonic Doom hoping to pick up a #1 contendership to take that light heavyweight championship title away from Rob Cross. Brandon A-List looking to do the same thing. Traded to Asylum from Live for a washing machine. At least that's what the rumor says. But he comes into Asylum looking to make a big name for himself in the solo game. He's going to do that here tonight, hopefully against Sonic Doom. Thoughts?
Brandon A-List going against Sonic Doom. I have to say, this one right here is pretty close to me. I got to say, Sonic Doom picks up the victory here tonight. Sonic Doom was my first ever signee of WGW, period. My first ever signee is Sonic Doom. I have to go with the nostalgia, and that is Mr. Sonic Doom. Sonic Doom picks up the victory over Brandon A-List here tonight.
I'm going to go against you just to make it a sporting bet. I got Brandon A-List making a huge upset over Sonic Doom here, going forward to face the light heavyweight champion, the champion of champions here on Asylum, man who's never been beaten, Mr. Rob Cross.
I can see it, and making his way into the ring here tonight, this is Brandon A-List, ladies and gentlemen.
And he has reinvented himself here on Asylum. He wants to deal damage. He wants to be recognized as a great champion. And he says it's going to happen here tonight. Mr. Winters gives them an opportunity, gives Sonic Doom an opportunity. Both of these men want a shot at Rob, and Rob wants a tough match. He has said it himself time and time again. He's tired of the squash matches. And you know what? Mr. Winters is doing his very best to give him somebody that can beat him. But you know what? It's kind of tough when you're Rob freaking You know what? I can't do that with that. That's CG's thing. When you're the unbeatable, the unpinnable, first ever two-time light heavyweight champion, just unstoppable, really. Unstoppable. Only has one loss on his record, and it wasn't even a pin. It was a cage match. And he avenged that in a non-cage match.
He did avenge the loss. He did avenge the loss, but it was against some game competition. It was against my man, J-Dubs. J-Dubs is a little bit on a hiatus right now, but man, when that guy gets into the ring and he puts on a show, he puts on a show, ladies and gentlemen.
What are we looking at here? This is one colorful dude.
This is Sonic Doom. This is his style, ladies and gentlemen. He comes out. Don't judge a book by its cover, bloody. Don't do it. I've done it, and it is not paid off for me. Sonic Doom comes out, and he is game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All right, so he's game in the ring, but somebody, for the love of God, take him to a clothing store, because what the hell is going on here?
No comment, but you can see it when he gets into the ring.
The man is wearing an orange visor. Who does he think he is, Eminem?
He goes into the ring and he proves it day in, day out that he is tough. The red shoes throw me off a little bit, but he goes in and he is tough. I'm telling you, Sonic Doom will pick up the victory here tonight.
If you say so, Mr. Incredible.
It was dark in the back. It was dark in the back.
With the colors that he got on, that should be bright enough to light up the whole room, my friend. There's no excuse for that outfit.
Sonic Doom takes on Mr. Brandon A-List.
I guess he's a fan of DX.
Here we go. Brandon A-List, Sonic Doom, they square off here tonight.
And here we go.
Rings the bell is Alfred.
Brandon A-List comes out the ring, comes out the corner with a big wrestling slam here.
Gets him here. What will he do to finish it?
Into a cutter. What a beautiful maneuver coming out of the corner.
Brandon A-List comes out the gate swinging.
And stomps away at Sonic Doom, formerly Sonic Boom. I kind of wish to see that name make a comeback.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And here comes that forearm stomp that we're all too familiar with.
Oh, and he goes and he just stomps away at Sonic Doom now.
He just continues to stomp on this guy, just not giving him any time to breathe. And you know what? You gotta go with that kind of mentality, because the second that you give your opponent
Issaguri
any opportunity to breathe, you're giving him an opportunity to win.
You
Stay on him.
are. This is we are in the sport where you are able to kick a man while he's down. And there he goes. Brandon A-List goes up to the top and drops a leg drop.
A huge leg drop, connecting completely. And that is, my friend, as I like to call, 100%.
And that is all of it. And as he hits a senton, Sonic Doom coming back with the fight.
And look at this. A springboard.
Springboard Phoenix
lands
Splash.
He lands it. Here we go. With an Irish whip into the ropes. And a spear.
A spear by Sonic Doom. Sonic Doom goes over and kicks the back of the head of Brandon A-List. And gets him onto his feet. Alley-oop.
And an alley-oop right from the ground. Deadlifted Brandon A-List, even though he's technically not that heavy, I guess, if you're...
And a face.
If you're talking about...
Smasher. This is the light heavyweight division. And a big clubbing right hand.
And an elbow. Look at this. And again, Sonic Doom out the back with the kick to the back of the leg there. But a judo throw. And now Brandon A-List trying to run away with this. Goes for a suplex.
Gets him up and a stalling suplex. As you can see, Sonic Doom trying to fight out of it. Trying to get his bearings. He does not want to be up there.
And here we go. Lets the blood rush to his head and brings him right back down to reality.
And there he goes, the leg. Goes for the cover here. One. Just a one count.
Not enough to keep Sonic Doom down.
Sonic Doom is a tough competitor.
While we can say that his clothing choice is a bit unique.
It's different. As you can see, as Sonic Doom goes over for the power slam.
A-List out the back. A-List gets caught with the face smasher from Sonic Doom. And here we go. What is this? Going for a suplex into the sit-down powerbomb and tosses A-List aside
Sonic
like a rag doll.
Has some power to him. And he is tuning up the band. This is not looking good for Brandon A-List. He may be kicking the beard.
No, A-List dodges the kick. And
A-List bottom. An A-List bottom. He hits it.
And here we go. The big knee. Taking Sonic Doom down. I don't even know what to call that maneuver. You got to call it the bottom something.
A-List. He hits the super kick.
He is out.
He lands his super kick. Maybe out.
2, 3.
And Brandon A-List
in quick fashion
is now
puts Sonic Doom aside and keeps his word. Rob Cross, that's the man you're going to be facing at the Rumble, my friend. That is the man.
Brandon A-List is the next competitor to take on Mr. Rob Cross.
And look, man, that was a great match. A little fast, but definitely great to watch. Oh, man, look at... there it goes again.
He lands that super kick, and it was lights up. I'm telling you, Bloody, the incredible kick is making a comeback. You hit the jawline, it is game over. I'm telling you, man.
Mr. Brandon A-List excited in the middle of the ring, picking up a huge victory over Sonic Doom. I called it. It was more of like a friendly bet, but I still called it because I was the only other person I could root for. Brandon A-List, #1 contender for the Light Heavyweight Championship. Look forward to it, Rob Cross, because that's who you're going to be facing. But tonight, Bones wants something to prove. He got something to prove here tonight. He's going to be taking on the former #1 contender for the TV title. This man, Bones.
Jared Cooper is a game competitor. Jared Cooper was the last guy to take on Aaron Cruz. Fell a little short, but that was nothing to be ashamed of because Jared Cooper put up one hell of a fight.
But Bones doesn't believe that Jared Cooper should have gotten an opportunity, and Bones says that he will take him on.
When does Red Rum do not say that? They say that about everybody.
Wow.
They always say somebody doesn't deserve it. They always want to be there. They want to be that guy. I can't blame them for it. That is a smart tactic on their side. Get the next man pissed off at them, call them out, and take their shine. That's what you're supposed to do. Bones is doing it here tonight, and he may have bit off a little bit more than he can chew, because Jared Cooper is not
no
a pushover.
For sure. Jared Cooper can probably make Bones eat his words, saying that he deserves the #1 contendership for the TV championship. He's going to make sure that he wins it, and I don't think that Jared Cooper is going to let him win it. And if he does, it's not going to be easy.
Oh, hell. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Bones, not in any way, shape, or form. And here he comes. This is Bones, ladies and gentlemen. Representing the Red Army.
You know, I'm starting to think we see a little bit too much Red Army in Empire, but, you know, that's just me.
Maybe we just see a lot of red. A lot of people wear red.
Yeah. Somebody better tell Bones to use some of that clear eyes, because he has a serious red eye problem. I don't know if somebody farted in his pillow or something, man. But I gotta be honest with you, it makes me, it unnerves me having him around me. I feel like I'm gonna catch something if he touches something and I accidentally touch it afterward.
There's one thing I do have to mention, and I may have to do it for a few people here, but I may have to start testing people. Because Bones is looking a little bit significantly bigger than I remember him.
Hey man, you can't blame me for putting on a little bit of muscle. Just a little bit of muscle, you know?
Yeah, but are we doing weights or are we doing the needle? Let's think about this, people.
Bones hoping to get back into the title scene. His brother back in the title scene, going up against Brad Bishop, the new international champion.
Also, She-Devil claiming championship gold. She is the WGW Women's Champion.
And all these men can possibly bring it together for the Red Army. And look at that. Mr. Bones got some new ink.
Brand new, fresh out the gate, as you can see it. It's nice and black, nice and dark.
That's how you want it to be, Mr. Incredible. You don't.
Here we go.
You don't want a faded tattoo right off the bat.
And there you go. This is the former #1 contender. This is Jared Cooper making his way into the ring.
And he is hoping to make Bones eat his words, because if he does, Bones loses a #1 contendership opportunity. But if Bones can pick up the victory, see, this is a weird stipulation, because Jared Cooper doesn't get a #1 contendership out of this.
It happens, man. You know, when you were the former #1 contender, it doesn't take one match. You're back into the #1 contender shot. You have to earn your way back. It takes you a little bit more extra steps, but a victory here tonight is definitely a step in the right direction for Jared Cooper.
Yeah, and he can definitely do it. I definitely see him able to do that. So, good luck to Mr. Cooper. Good luck to Mr. Bones. Whoever wins this match has, you got something to prove. If Cooper wins, he takes Bones' spot. If Bones wins, he becomes #1 contender. So it's definitely a win-win situation for Cooper or for Bones.
Cooper has a pinfall victory over the current TV champion. You gotta think, Jared Cooper is not a guy to just push over. He has victories over some really game competition here at WGW.
I hear about a mythical match between Mr. Jared Cooper and Mr. Jack Rudy.
Oh, it was amazing, bloody amazing. It was before commentating with you, but him and Jared Cooper tore the house down, and they're actually one-on-one. They actually have a victory one against another.
And look at this coming out the gate. Oh my goodness!
And a swinging power bomb from Bones, and Bones goes ahead and stomps away.
I think we might have to test Bones for the juice.
Oh,
and I ain't talking about Coach Juice neither.
Actually, we might have to test the coach's juice as well. As he goes and he spins over and he drops.
And now Jared Cooper back onto his feet, but gets caught right back into a snapmare from Bones. And this is looking very one-sided coming out the gate.
So far, it is looking like all Bones. But Jared Cooper shows some light, hits him with the face smasher.
And look at this, a kick to the sternum. Grabs him up. And a pump handle
Ooh,
into a
gutbuster.
gut buster, taking it to Bones.
Jared Cooper is in this match. He is game, ladies and gentlemen. Do not count him out just yet as he hits a lion salt.
And a beautifully done lion salt to boot. But Bones is not one to stay down. Hits him with the big clothesline.
Definitely not. Definitely not. This new and improved, well improved Bones as he goes over and he kicks Jared Cooper. Jared Cooper
into the rope.
Oh, another clothesline.
Doesn't get all of it though. It looks like he was trying to take his head off, but kind of missed. Or Jared Cooper kind of powered out of it. But this, he's not gonna power out of this deadlift power bomb.
Oh, sends him to the mat.
And man, Jared Cooper is gonna have a hard time keeping Bones in his line of sight. If he
is.
allows him to keep deadlifting him like this.
Oh no, and he is going for another ride, ladies and gentlemen. And it is another alley-oop. And goes over for a third time.
And here we go. Here we go. Oh, and takes him down.
The best things come in threes. And there he goes. He gets hit once again. No! Jared Cooper trips the leg. Bones on his back.
And stomps the wrist of Bones. Now Jared Cooper in control. Can he keep it?
Oh, and a knee to the forehead of Bones. Jared Cooper looking to take control.
Second rope.
Hits the elbow.
Beautifully executed. Attacking Bones without remorse. And now Bones gets back with that Irish whip into the corner. And it looks like he's going to be hitting the other corner.
Oh, no,
but
he
dodges
misses.
the knee.
But hits a face smasher against Jared Cooper. And he tosses him up.
Cooper out the back. Can Cooper
take
capitalize?
Advantage.
Look at this.
Oh,
Bones fighting out of it.
Those are big, vicious right hands.
Oh, and a kick to the sternum. And now pump handle. I think he's about to give him a gut buster. No,
turns him
into
over.
an alley-oop.
Bones has been on a tear here tonight. He is taking it straight to Jared Cooper.
I'm having a hard time picturing Bones being able to take his t-shirt off.
And there you go.
Oh,
drop kick to the face.
Head of Jared Cooper. And I think that Bones might be trying to put him away very, very quickly here.
Bones gets him up. No,
misses the cutter. Misses the cutter,
Jared
but
Cooper
doesn't capitalize. And goes for a German suplex ride there.
He may be taking him to Suplex City here tonight because Jared Cooper ate a vicious German suplex.
And look at this.
Oh,
man.
And repetitive stomps to the chest. He's going to feel that in the morning.
Jared Cooper is going to have a hard time if he does not start fighting back here. He needs to do something here.
Gets him up.
Uh-oh.
Gets him up, but no.
Elbows to the head of Cooper.
And what will he do now as Bones gets caught? No, and turns him over.
And he is down. He is down. He's going to drag him back to the center of the ring. And this might be over, ladies and gentlemen.
Goes for the cover here. One, two, three. Bones picks up a huge victory over Jared Cooper. Bones is now the next in line for the television championship against Aaron Cruz.
Absolutely.
Aaron Cruz, you may need to take a wide-eyed picture of your television champion because we may be looking at the new television champion here tonight.
Oh, and drops that maneuver, dropping Jared Cooper on his neck, just definitely taking it out, all out of him.
But looking forward, we are now going to be testing all of the competitors here at WGW for steroids. We've busted one man before.
We will bust them again if we have to.
And Bones picking up a huge victory here tonight. Congratulations, young man. You deserve this victory over some game competition. Jared Cooper got put out tonight by Bones.
And Bones did what he set out to do, ladies and gentlemen. He went out to prove that he deserves to be in the television lineup. And that's exactly what he did here. Aaron Cruz, look at your #1 contender because that's who you're going to be facing at the Great War. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the world's greatest wrestling Asylum promotion. I'm your host, Bloody617, and with me as always is my co-host and the owner of WGW.
Here he is, Mr. Incredible 617, and stay tuned tomorrow, 7:30, WGW Live. You don't want to miss it.
Going to be a great card put together by the man himself. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in joining WGW at all, join at the club on Xbox, WGWrestling. That's the club, WGW Wrestling. And make sure that you hit up myself, Bloody 617, or Mr. Incredible 617 if you have a character that you want to insert into the showcase, and we will bring it to the attention of Mr. Ezekiel Brady, the general manager of Monday's Night Showcase. Let us know, hit us up, send us your characters. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate every single one of you guys. We are out.
Peace.